Good evening. Welcome, everyone. My name is Pastor Roy Grant, and I'm one of the pastors at Potential Church, currently up in Pensacola, Florida. And tonight, I get the opportunity of sharing my heart with you and connecting with you in this cool book study of the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. And of course, that is a book by John Maxwell. And like I mentioned earlier, my name is Pastor Roy Grant. I'm married to a beautiful lady named Sheila. We have 4 amazing daughters that hopefully in the future, maybe I'll write the book 15 Invaluable Laws of Raising Daughters. It will be a super long book. Not because I'm a professional, but because I've made many mistakes and you get the opportunity to learn from them, okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Thanks for joining me on this small journey for the next 5 weeks. And thank you for taking the time to invest in yourself. You'll learn today and over the next few weeks that it's really important for you and I to invest in our own personal growth. No one else is going to do it for us. It has to be you and I, and it's needed. It's needed so that you and I can reach the potential that we were designed to reach. Now, our lead pastor of Potential Church, his name is Pastor Troy Grambling, and he always says this phrase, it's one is too small of a number for greatness. One is too small of a number for greatness. And he says that because, you and I weren't meant to do life alone, okay? God created us to do life together. We have book studies throughout the year at our church, and a lot of the times, these book studies aren't at this hour. These are like 6 o'clock in the morning book studies. And the last one, Pastor Troy did a few months ago, and over 600 people attended at 6 a.m. in the morning. Now, between you and me, 6 a.m. in the morning, I want to be in my third dream. But, we do get the opportunity to learn and to grow. And to make that sacrifice of sleep to learn and to grow is a pretty awesome thing. And tonight we're sharing about, it's one of John Maxwell's books. Now, John Maxwell, he's written many incredible books on leadership and on growth. And this book, The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, well, this was actually his third law book. He's written a few different law books. This is his third one. His first law book was the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. And that book was written to help leaders become what? Better leaders, okay? His second law book, the 17 Indisputable Laws of, those words always get me. It's either like irrefutable, indisputable, okay? The 17 Indisputable Laws of Teamwork. And as you can imagine, that was written to help teams develop stronger teamwork, okay? Now this book, which is one of my favorite, the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, was written to help people fulfill their potential. And when I say that, not just in leadership, that's in regular life, just in life, in any situation in our lives, to fulfill your potential. Now this is going to be for 5 weeks, okay? There's 15 laws, but we're covering 5 of them. And why we're doing 5, I pulled out the 5 that spoke to me directly, the 5 that spoke to me. Now, 2 may speak to you of my 5, or 3 of yours, or out of the 15, maybe 1. My encouragement to you is to not just take my 5, but over the next 5 weeks, each time you study one, study the next 2 after it before you study the one that we're going to be speaking about, okay? Tonight, we're going to speak about the law of intentionality. Now, it's cool because the law of intentionality applies a lot to me personally. At the beginning of every year, my wife and I like to come up with a word for the year. And this year, 2016, my word was intentional. So it's pretty cool that tonight I get the opportunity to share about intentionality. And with each law comes a statement. So the law of intentionality, growth doesn't just happen. It's not just something that falls and just, boom, it happens. Growth takes what? It takes work, okay? The law of the mirror, that's what we'll talk about next week. And again, with every law, there's a statement. The law of the mirror, you must see value in yourself to add value to yourself, okay? You must see value in yourself to add value to yourself. I can compliment you. I can tell you you're the bomb. I can tell you that you're going to rule the world. But if you don't have or see value in yourself, okay, you're not going to be able to add any value to yourself. So it starts with you, all right? Now, next one, it will be the law of pain, okay? Now, with, again, every law comes a statement. The law of pain says, good management of bad experiences leads to great growth, okay? And again, we'll go over this next few weeks, but good management of bad experiences leads to great growth. Yet, how many of us allow bitterness, pain, challenges of the past to dictate the steps that we take so that we're basically on pause, we're on hiatus, just kind of hanging out, waiting for something good to happen, but we got to be intentional. It takes intentionality, okay? Two more, the law of curiosity, okay? Growth is stimulated by asking the why. Growth is stimulated by asking why. Many times in our lives, you and I will ask what? What did you say? What do we have to do? And why? Why do we do that? Because it's easy to give somebody a task. Here's what you have to do. Just go do it, right? But when you get into the why involves emotions, why involves motive. Why do you want me to do this? And if you have kids, okay, I have 4 daughters, like I said. If you have kids, your kids will ask you why. But why, Dad? Why? 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 And you have to force yourself not to say the answer because I said so, okay? That's a whole nother leadership thing on its own, okay? And then lastly, it's the law of contribution. And the law of contribution says growing yourself enables you to grow others. And that's, that spoke to me really big over the last few weeks because I am running after growing myself. I am running after trying to become a better leader, trying to become a better husband, become a better father. And when you grow yourself, it enables you to grow others. And that happens, again, that's in every area of your life. Now, here's the challenge, okay? Don't check in tonight and then check out next week, okay? Commit. It's 5 weeks long. It's 1 hour long. Tell yourself on your calendar, say, hey, you know what? I'm going to commit to 1 hour for the next 5 weeks, 7 to 8 here in Central Time where I'm at in Picola. And then for my East Coast friends, of course, it's 8 o'clock. Thank you guys so much for joining us as well, okay? Now, another challenge to you is to make sure that you, if you want to get engaged, connect with me. If you go to my Facebook page where you click the link tonight, you might have clicked from my Instagram or Facebook. Wherever you clicked it from, start your comments there. Or if you want to email me, you can email me